After 3 years of living in Southeast Asia, here are my top 5 insanely affordable destinations I recommend for you the most. And they are not only affordable, but they are really amazing places to experience. And all of these 5 destinations have such a unique and different reasons why they're so awesome to stay, so I hope you get a chance to stay in many of them. And this video is sponsored by SafetyWing, the best travel medical insurance for nomads and travelers, but more on them later. The first destination is Danang in Vietnam. It's definitely the most affordable place I ever visited, and in this list also, but the later ones I will talk about might be even better for you still to stay, so stay tuned for those. But yeah, I really love Danang. It's so clean, it's so beautiful, and it's just really nice vibe, and it's quite different than the other places in this list, especially if you go there during the first few months of the year. It's not as hot there as in these other destinations. It's still tropical, the beach is really nice, there's palm trees, it's really beautiful, but it's also a city, but it's not too big city, so it's kind of like a perfect balance of everything, especially if you want to be in a little bit less hot destination. And the food is so good in Danang. Vietnamese food is of course really good, and it's so affordable, and also Western food is really affordable. You can get a nice salad bowl, for example, in these really awesome cafes that look so nice, and the Wi-Fi is good for working, and the food is so tasty, but still it's just like $4, so it's basically the most affordable place for this kind of food. And the local food you can get for like $1 or $2 per meal, and you can even order it to your home with that price, so it's really easy and affordable place to enjoy food. And last time we were staying in this really nice boutique hotel basically next to the beach with rooftop pool and everything, is still just like $500 per month, and that's not the cheapest place at all. In Danang there's many places from Airbnb for like $200 to $300 per month, so it's really affordable when it comes to accommodation also. And this year we will go again to Danang for a month, and we stay in this like dream apartment I found on Airbnb, and it's still just like $500 per month. So yeah, Danang is really awesome when it comes to being affordable for anything and everything. I would say that you could stay in Danang for only $500 and still live pretty nicely, but $1,000 per month budget goes a long way in Vietnam and Danang. But the downside of Danang is that there's less digital nomads and like-minded people you can meet, so it's not the best place to meet new friends and networking. And for example, there's not really any paddle clubs or gyms with nice sauna and ice bath and things like that, but they have really nice beach that you can do bodyboarding and surfing in, so yeah, it's still a pretty nice place to stay for at least a few months. And the next place is pretty much one of my favorite places on this earth. It's just such an amazing place. It's kind of like unreal how amazing this place is, and it's called Siargao in the Philippines. It's a small island with amazing nature, and it's such a like a chill surf town vibe. The surfing is also really good in Siargao, pretty much the best place to learn surfing, and even if you know how to surf, it's the best place to surf. But yeah, Siargao is not the most affordable place on this list, but they still have hostels for like $150 per month. So if you are okay with staying in hostel shared room, then it can be a really cheap place to stay for a month or two. But nice place to stay is around $500 to $700 from Airbnb. But yeah, of course there's also local places you can find more affordably, but still like have a private room or in a guest house. And food can be also quite affordable in Philippines and in Siargao, but usually I ended up spending more like $10 to $20 per day with the food in the Western cafes and buying snacks and stuff like that. So basically all the prices still make sense, and the exploring and surfing and everything is quite affordable. But yeah, the best thing about Siargao is the people you will meet there. You will so easily meet people anywhere you go, and you can do trips with them, activities, go surfing, skating, and there's so many amazing day trips you can do in Siargao. So it definitely is a must visit place for at least for a few weeks. But yeah, when it comes to digital nomads staying there for monthly or a little bit longer, it's not my favorite in that sense that it's not so like business focused, so people often they just want to hang out and chill and go surfing and skating. I didn't really meet many people there who are doing online business, or there's definitely people working on their laptops like I did, but it's not the same way than some of the later destinations that are maybe my favorite ones for longer stay, and I recommend the most for you in the beginning. And the Wi-Fi is also not the fastest in Siargao. They're improving it, but still, yeah, it's probably not the best place to work if you need high-speed internet. And generally, there's like a less development feel in Siargao. Of course, it's really nice, like that kind of island vibe, but it can be a little struggle sometimes when things don't really work, the electricity go out, or you can't really have so many options for food to order to your place. So for long term, I'm not sure if it's yet the place that I would recommend like that, but definitely try it. It's an awesome place to stay, and I will go for 2 months there this year again because because I really love this island. And budget for Siargao, I would say $1,000 to $1,500 per month is probably like what you can be quite comfortable and live the nicest life in Siargao with. And by the way, like this video, it really would help me, and subscribe if you want to see all the videos from these destinations coming up. And the next destination again is one of my favorite places on this planet. It's just really awesome place. The nature is so beautiful, beautiful beaches and just so relaxing and calm vibe. And it's called Koh Phangan in Thailand. It's a really awesome island. It's actually next to Koh Samui that is more famous. I think Koh Phangan is just more chill and more naturey and not so commercial vibe to the whole island. Basically, you should stay somewhere in the west side or in the north side of the island that is close to all the nice restaurants and all the activities, and that's where most of the people who stay there long term live. And those areas are really awesome. It has that like unique vibe of Thailand, having food markets and just people going to the beaches and really nice nature roads to go around, and there's so much to do. There's nice gyms, there's nice spas with sauna and ice pad also, and there's nice yoga on the beach, and it's just really awesome area to stay. And what I love about Koh Phangan is just really nice place to focus on your work. The Wi-Fi is really good. There's many places to work also, and there's many nice apartments you can stay. And also focusing on fitness is really good because the food is affordable. You can eat quite healthy there and easily, and also the gyms are nice. So yeah, it's just like a calming place to stay. I feel like it's not too much going on like in some of the other places it can be like that. And you can find some local accommodation from Facebook that is quite affordable, but maybe not the most new or nicest places. But for nice accommodation it can be quite expensive, more like $600 to $1,000 per month. So it's not the most affordable place for accommodation, and there's not so many options for that kind of places even. But if you can find a nice place like I did, I will go there again back this year, and it's just really nice place to stay. It's basically next to nice beach, and also the road is just really calm and nice. And in Koh Phangan also it's really nice to make your own food because the supermarkets are really good, and most of the apartments have kitchens. So yeah, it's really nice if you want to cook your own meals sometimes. But yeah, when it comes to eating out in Koh Phangan, the food can be really, really good in the restaurants. Western restaurants can be a little bit more expensive, more like $5 to $6 per meal. So not the most affordable, but also the local places, of course, in Thailand, that the Thai food is so good and it's like, yeah, a few dollars per meal, and it's really tasty and quite healthy. And the food markets are the best in Koh Phangan. It's just there's so many nice options and it's affordable. So I would say budget in Koh Phangan depends a lot where you stay, but yeah, $1,000 to $1,500 per month is quite good budget. But of course it can be done way more affordably if you stay in a local place and eat only local food and just go to the beaches. But now a word from our sponsor. People always ask me what travel medical insurance I use as a digital nomad, and I have been using SafetyWing for years already, and I couldn't recommend it more. SafetyWing's Nomad insurance is the best for digital nomads to get covered for emergencies, both medical and unforeseen travel events. What's great about SafetyWing that is affordable, and you can even purchase it while you're already traveling. It's extremely flexible, just like a subscription, and there's no cap on the duration of the travel. SafetyWing has also just launched Nomad Health, which is a comprehensive health insurance for full-time nomads who wants to be also covered for routine and preventative healthcare, complementary therapy, and mental health. So click the first link in the description to find the best SafetyWing plan for you and enjoy peace of mind during your travels around the world. The next destination is for you if you like big cities. It's Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia. It's basically the most nicest big city I ever visited. The center area is so green and tropical and clean, and everything is just really beautiful place to stay. They have affordable food, they have good food. It's easy to stay in a nice apartment building with rooftop pool and gym and everything, and have that kind of experience with good price. So if you enjoy big cities, I would recommend checking Kuala Lumpur if you want to also save some money, because Bangkok and other places can be quite expensive, and Kuala Lumpur is more like you can do it really affordably. But yeah, I really love staying there for 10 days, but I'm not a big city person, so for me I really enjoy being on the island, so I didn't really feel like that could be a place where I stay for long term, but any big city couldn't be for me. But yeah, you can stay in KL pretty nicely under $1,000 per month, which is really awesome in that kind of metropolitan city. And it's also a really nice hub for the flights, so it's easy to fly anywhere in Southeast Asia from Kuala Lumpur. And the next destination is this where I'm right now, and it's Canggu, Bali. It's definitely my favorite place ever for longer stay, and also I really recommend for your first destination if you're coming as a digital nomad to Southeast Asia to stay in Canggu, Bali, because it's just the best place to meet people. But especially if you're building a business, it's a really nice place to network and learn from other people. There's so many digital nomads, so many business owners, and it's just like there's unlimited people to meet. There's unlimited cafes and restaurants to visit, and there's so much good food here. There's a million options for anything, also for activities you can do canoe paddle, you can go surfing, you can do yoga, and everything is really nice here. And also there's nice gyms with saunas and ice baths and pools and everything. It's really awesome place. It's like a city, but also island life. And I would say that you can stay here even for like $500 to $1,000 per month, but it can be a little bit difficult nowadays because the prices definitely went up the last few years when Bali opened up for tourists again. But still nowadays $1,500 to $2,000 per month, you can stay like really awesome lifestyle and go all the places you want to go and do all the activities in the nicest places and eat the best food ever. So yeah, it's definitely still the prices make a lot of sense here. But for a nice guest house, it's more like $600 nowadays per month, and scooter for like $50 to $150 depending on which one you choose. But the good thing about Canggu and Bali is that there's always options for any budget. So basically for scooter, for food, for anything, there's also those really affordable options. You can stay in the local places for really affordably. You can book a Scoopy scooter, so it's also really affordable. You can eat in the local cafes. The food here in the local warungs is really good, but it can be still really affordable, like just $1 to $2 per meal, and it's really, really tasty. So yeah, I wouldn't say that the price of everything in Canggu is any problem, but of course it's not the most affordable place anymore, but it kind of can be. But the downside of Canggu is that it can be quite busy and touristic nowadays, so it's not that kind of small surf town, like calm island vibe anymore. But yeah, it's not really a problem if you stay in the areas that I recommend. For example, in Paranan, where I stay, there's some roads that are really quiet and nice, and it's close to the rice fields where there's not much going on. You can go for a walk and you can go to the beach, and there's still many areas that are really calm and relaxing in Canggu area. And also, for example, Bapakan can be quite nice area. There's big rice fields and it's more affordable because it's a little bit further away from the beach, but it's still quite close to everything. So definitely, if you can find a place in these kind of places, it can be still quite relaxing also. I think Canggu can have anything for you basically if you just know where to go and where to stay, and that's why I recommend also checking my Bali guide for all the tips and tricks for Bali. And definitely in the beginning you should stay in a guest house because it's the easiest way to meet more people, and also it's more affordable, but still there's many options here that are really nice places to stay, so it's still like a Bali experience even if it's a guest house. But yeah, next we will actually go to Sri Lanka, where I never been yet, so we'll see if that is a place that is even nicer than these places on this list. So subscribe to see all those videos also, and thanks for watching. See you next week.